Hello everyone, thanks for joining us on this very first GundamHammer 40k battle report. This time it'll be the Earth Federation forces from 0083 versus the Zentradi. Alright, well, let's take a look at the Zentradi side. The mission allows for up to 100 power level per side, and we came in at 98, which was pretty good, all things considered. We have a battalion detachment, which requires 3 troops and 2 regular units. Warlord with Kanjin in his vlog. This warlord trains high ground on the floor to duplicate a border. The army tactic is target acquired. Reroll ones with ranged attacks against the closest opponent. These and others are found in the Central Codex, which you can pull up through the loader. As well as the tactics, army orders, relic upgrades, custom upgrades, I should say, for non-named characters, and a variety of stratagems. We're growing those as we can, so they're fun. Anyway, so let's take a look at the troops. I have 3 identical troop squads. The Wriggled squad is comes with 2 battle pods. It can include up to 2 additional battle pods and a additional heavy Wriggled, which I have maxed out for each of the 3 squads. So each squad has 4 battle pods and 1 heavy. Both the battle pods and heavies have an anti-personnel gun, which is a rapid fire 2 sort of bolt gun thing. They have electron beam guns, which are higher powered front facing guns. Nothing in this book has blast. These were made in 8th edition. We haven't upgraded. When targeting 5 or more models in a unit, you bump it up to 154 instead. The regular battle pods also have a laser CIWS, close-in weapon system, which give them a 5+ save on missile, rocket, grenade, or bazooka weapons. They also do a little bit of damage close enough. And then the heavy battle pod, we swapped out the light missile pod for a heavy missile pod. 48-inch TD3 heavy weapon. And if you have a fire to big crew, you bump it up to heavy 2-6. They have some abilities. If they advance, they may choose to take the fly keyword, which may or may not be advantageous depending on the map on it. When they're deploying, all models must be within 6 inches of one model from this unit. The core abilities of Core Explodes and Regulate, all which we can find these index here. Core Explodes. Since models reduced to 0, roll d6. When 6 explodes, each unit with d6 inches receives 3 more wounds, which can be its own unit. Riddled. This is very similar to the Imperial Knight abilities. You can fall back and still shoot. Over at infantry models, it's engagement range. More than usual. It gains a bonus for being covered for these half of it is obscured, which we'll go into a couple of here. This model has objective secured. It counts as 5 models compared to infantry units with the same role. If we had only regular detachments, we can use that instead of HQ. This stratagem, I think, is sort of broken, so I'm not going to use it. So we have 3 units of those riddles, and we'll have a green and a blue squad. Sometimes when you reload it, it starts with the base below the play surface. Click on it. Let's do the other HQ units. Lydia Felina. She's sort of a beast. 14-inch move, 2+ attacks, 9 wounds, so she can be screened. Her main weapons are her fire-linked impact cannon, 4 super micro missile pods. These are nasty, especially if you're engaged. And then 2 triple-barreled anti-air laser guns. Pistol weapons, but again, once she's engaged, she looks to stay. Crack shot. You can roll any hit rolls of 1, whether it's on ranged or melee. This True Love ability is mostly for what you have as EFF weapons here. Because then, do you remember Love? Max joined with her quite a little round instead of her trying to hit. Hard to hit. Subtract 1 from all rolls that attack as well in the shooting phase. Battlesuit and core explodes. Battlesuit is very similar to Rail, except it does not have objective security. Warlord here. Yep. So a lot of these cards have alternate units on the back, but some don't. Alright, Camgen. 12 wounds, a little tougher though. Has 2 anti-personnel laser cannons, similar to bolters, but more like bolt rifles, I guess. 2 impact cannons, either top barrel or bottom barrel, or both if you don't mind subtracting 1 from the hit roll. And then a long-range electronic beam gun on top. Most of the abilities relate to if he takes an atmospheric booster, which I'm not. But his main ability is Bad Boss. If Zentradi unit's about to break near him, he can blow one up and then they can re-blow up and all test. Alright, so that took 3 optional elite units. One is the Tactical Scout. Not a lot of weapons here, but prevents reserves from being set up at 12 inches and eliminates cover bonuses. Otherwise, it's a pretty standard reload. Now, the Zentradi Garrison. 2 separate units that don't have to stick together. They each have a laser submachine gun. Pretty good range for its pistol weapon. And then the large bore with plasma cannon and rapid-fire impact cannons. So, 3-up hit ability and pretty great beater hits. So that is the Zentradi crew. Next up, we'll take a look at the EFF. Alright, let's take a look at our EFF team. We have a EFF 0083 team. Total power level clocks in at 99. Another battalion with 3 troops, 2 HQ, and some optionals. Warlord is Code Rocky with GP1FB. The Rights of Earth Warlord trait, this is the main character. Basically gets to issue an additional order every turn. It can't be the same order, and you can't order the same twice. With the same army tactics as the Zentradi, reroll wants to hit with ranged attacks against the closest enemy unit. Well, our 3 troop units here are 3 RGM type Cs. Red, blue, and green. Keep track of which hit points are theirs. And S7 T6, so that would be pretty decent against the Zentradi. 4-up weapon ballistic skills though, kind of hurts them. I swapped out their machine guns for beam carbines, but of course have their sabers, Vulcans, and combat shields. Mobile suit is very similar to battle suit. Hold on a second. Their core explodes abilities a little more potent. What's that? So here, again, doesn't have the objective secure. Is the real part. If their core explodes, let's do 6 more wounds with 3 with a d6. Well, that's pretty similar. So those are the 3 troops. We have, for our first HQ, it's some burning, it's custom. It's going to be bringing along his bazooka, instead of his machine gun. As a character HQ unit, we have orders. We have my warlord here, Rocky with EFF. We are not electing to use the optional terrain rules here. So we can freely mix space units on a ground map. But, yeah, that's something you can decide to do or not to do with your opponent. Sort that out. Oh, that was good. Beam rifle, beam sabers, tokens, hit and run. So your charge phase. If you don't declare a charge, you can move to 2d6 engines. Handy. And then core fighter. Even at any time, including if you are down to 0 wounds, like explode, eject core fighter 2 full burn and fighting. Sort of an escape hatch. Yep, that's about it. Here we have 2 fast attack units. GM powered. Go. Hit and run and hard to hit. Not as well to hit him shooting things. And you can basically deep strike these guys if you choose. So they're a little stronger, but not any tougher than the GMC. Watch it. Then deck out, of course. Character version, basically, of the GM power. He is a character unit, but he is not an HQ character unit, so he will not appreciate it. And then 2 heavy supports, GM Cannon 2. Weapon options, shovel armor, which is bonus 6 wounds, but they're a little slower because of it. You take 6 damage if you eject it and restore it to the regular value. Then, character version of that, Keith, shoots a little better. There we go. That is the EFF team. So, next up, goes into mission and gets it up. So, muster our armies, check the mission, create the battlefield, and deploy. So, in this case, we're doing the one in the free book, which is Only War. I've chosen our Strike Force mission to 200 power level, combines 100 each. Chosen warlord traits. We have 2 objectives. Slow the enemy warlord, which will 1 point. And at the end of each command phase, Jay's turn scores 1 victory point for each objective they currently control. And if we have more than the opponent at the end of the battle, we have a bonus point as well. So we've created the battlefield. Done with Strike Force minimum 44 by 60, but we have a 48 by 72, 6 by 4. So again, this is the minimum size, so you can pick one, it's okay. We then set up objective markers, one in the middle, 2 each sides. This is our deployment. 12 inches from the middle either side. And then we can roll off to see who deploys first. So we're going to start with EFF. 5. Zentradi gets 2. So, EFF is going to shoot the blue side. Zentradi gets the red side, but they will deploy first. So we're going to alternate deployment, and we'll check in as soon as that's done. So we'll finish deploying. EFF elected to not strike these 2 guys. This middle one. Just 2 little clusters over here. Try to stay as much cover as we can. So try to just kind of fit everything. Now we roll off. See who gets to go first. Roll first. Three. I'm trying to get to 3. Okay. EFF. 2. I'm trying to roll. Okay, just choose who to go first. Choose 2 go first. Alright, so we got a rule, so now you begin the battle. Start the game. Round 1, turn 1, and go. Here's Battle Forge, so you get 1 CP. Here, moving phase. Here's where we get to move all of our units. Move all the Zentradi units. We also score the objective numbers. So Zentradi is 2. 2 points. Let's see, 4, 2. Alright, good move everybody, and I'll check back in a minute. And here we are. So I'll try to get dot. Unfortunately, I don't hold on. I'll do it again. So, there are no obstacles in this army, so we'll go right into the shooting phase. Select targets, shoot. Unless something really interesting happens, summarize. So, as it turns out, not a lot of things were range, and the recruit advanced couldn't flare anywhere. So, we're looking at the heavy missile pod here, took a few points off of Mr. Allen, while the Zentradi and Camden all tried to. The only thing in range was this gym powered with their liquid plasma cannons. There was 2 who went through, they both did 6 damage, but he triggered a shield break stratagem to discard his shield at the end of the phase, which is to say this one here. We then have all incoming damage for the remainder of that phase. Shields. Okay. Also, I had initially put the victory points in the command. That's pretty much it for shooting. Got a little done, but nothing too major. Next, the charge phase. We're not going to do it. Nobody's in range. So there's no fight phase. Nobody lost any units. Make sure there's some coherency. And then it's the EFF turn. You start with a command point. Victory points for the objectives. And that will move out. I'll check back in on that zone. And here we are at the end of the EFF movement phase. Camp powers flew to the side of this spot here. These two are not both of the GM cannons into advance because of their heavy armor to get into position. Everybody over here sort of swept up. Beginning of the shooting phase, we're going to issue some orders for HQ characters. He's going to issue shoot on the move to this GM cannon 2. Ko is going to issue the same to Chuck, and he's going to do it for himself. Target is active to reroll. Better targeting information to reroll wound rolls of 1 until they hit the face. So, let's get started on the shooting. Current plan is we're going to blow these guys out of the middle and then take pot shots at whoever else we can. So, I'll check back in when you're done. And at the end of the shooting phase, you'll notice there are quite a few fewer battle piles around. The GM, South Burning, GM Cannon, and this GM here are all laid into a center crew. This GM Power. Ko beam rifle this squad down. 3 hits, 3 down. Pretty rough. Chuck got a couple over here, and Mr. Allen ding that crew. Mostly so that these guys can charge in and try and take the objective. Speaking of which, there's no psychic, so we're on to the charge phase. That's basically what it was. In range, they're going to charge in. Zentradi are going to activate the Overwatch stratagem to try and hit them on the way in, but they'll only be hitting on 6 hits. I'm going to roll 1 to this. So, I'll be back in a moment after we get to the charge phase. So, I activated Overwatch. GM Power here is the first to go to charge. I try to shoot him. Unfortunately, I did 1 damage to him. And that he failed his charge, but made his charge. He piled in. He's going to now fight. Because of the strength, the toughness of this unit 2, Saber is not going to. Maybe it will. Maybe it's like that. Let's look at the options. So, I need to use his Titanic Feet. We'll be getting 9 attacks for 3 rolls for each of those attacks. S8 versus T5 for 3s. Boom Saber. Would be effective strength of 11, so he would be able to pick up 2 hits. He'll get 3 hits in, but each hit will do an average of about 4 damage. So, I don't get all the saves. I think you actually get 12 people saved for this. Good time. So, 3 attacks, 3 to hit, 2 to wound. Only 1 hit, but it wounded with a 6. There was no armor save possible, so the first one was destroyed. Mortal wound, Group Saber rolls on to the remaining unit, which he consolidated into. There's really no way for him to get onto the objective. So stay put and kick him back. 1 attack, which becomes 3, let's see, 4s. Let's see what happens. Turns out a whole lot of nothing. So, that out of the way, we can move to the morale phase. Only the Zentradi units that lost numbers, a lot of numbers. Mountains. Benefits from the leaders. So, we'll start with the big crew. They lost 4 members, so they do 6. That's 3 plus 4. Needs a leadership of 7, so nobody breaks. Green lost 3. Plus 3. 1 is a pass. And red lost 2. And 3, so nobody breaks the province. That is the end of turn 1. Around to turn 2. I'm going to do the command phase upkeep, movement, and shooting, and we'll check it at the end of that. Alright, that's the end of the Zentradi shooting. Basically, everybody was trying to take out the account in the center. We survived the missiles, the guns, the liquid plasma cannons, and heavy impact cannons. The other heavy impact cannons and plasma guns. The electron beam guns, and it was finally the heavy missiles from this the last one he managed. That was pretty nuts. He did activate a shield break, of course. It was pretty well worked. CP to suck in the fire. Really a shot at pushing up power, but even without his shield, light weapon is not enough to take him out. So, charge phase. Emilio's going to charge in here. I haven't said anything about these guys yet. I think I'm going to. Yeah, well, we're going to start with Amelia and see how she does. We might charge these guys too. It's pretty kind of long. Effectively, 10-inch charge. 6-inch charge. 5-inch charge. That'll be a lot easier for her to make. We'll see how it goes. I'll check in just a moment. GM power locked out his launch. I'm going to have both. Between like Vulcans and the Bazooka. Down to 4 hit points out of 5. Have to roll 10 on her charge. Piled in to be within it. Stay within an inch, slightly closer. So she is not just barely touching it. Charge the inch, to fight first. So, I will have her attack, and if he survives, he will counter attack, and I'll shoot back in. That was short and brutal, that's what I expected. Out of his 5 hit points remaining, she did 10 damage. So, no longer this. Oh, I should have been able to explode these guys. See if the guy explodes. Of course he does. So I missed the chance to have him activate final shooting. It's on now. He does explode, however. So it's 2d6 inches. Which is to say 9 inches. From here, only should 4d6 damage. 4 damage. 2 more damage. So she's alive, but she's not the same state. Okay. And that's the end of Zentradi turn. No morale checks. Single line units. And it is time for EFF command phase. They currently control 2 objectives. Command point. I will move and shoot and check back in. It is over. The combined weight of fire being weaponry is something the Zentradi were clearly not prepared for. Amelia was brought down by beam carbines. She attempted a final shot at Cole, but her weapons were not strong enough. They're going to make him armor. Chuck and this PM here. I wiped out the remainder of this battle pod squad. Co, he rifled this crew off board. The PM self-burning worked on both the battle pod that was here, this duel, and this GM cannon to finish off that battle pod. Nobody's in range for the charge. I think. Yeah, nobody's in range. So, that'll be the end of this turn. No charge, no fight, no morale, because all these are single model units. So round 3, player A turn, command point. They only control one objective here. It is not looking good for the Zentradi that happens. So, I do movement and shooting, and we'll see what we get to. That was underwhelming. Kenjin tried to blow this guy off objective and did precisely no damage. Both of these guys tried to shoot Ko, get a warning shot, and they did a grand total of 2 damage. That was 18 points. We're going to go ahead and try to charge. They're going to charge this GM here, finagle their way into the objective somehow. So he's going to activate Overwatch, targeting this guy. And we're going to start with his beam carbine, I think. Fire 2 and 3, it's definitely fire range. So what it is. So that's 4 shots. 6 shots. Well, 5, 6, 7, 10. Now we are hitting on 6s, but we're going on 3 got through, 4 got 3s. So this one did 1 wound, and this one wounds. Just fun. Just fun at some time, or we'll go to the enemy. I need 6s. I got 1 of them. So 1 goes through, doing 2 damage, plus 1 wound to just look at red. So 3 total damage brings him down to 2. Alright, there's the charge, and at the end of that very short fight, the Zentradi did no damage to the GM, and the GM beat the Zentradi gear down into the ground. Yeah. So, it's the EFF turn next. I don't expect this game to survive past this, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. So, 2, got a command point. They currently control 2 objectives. Order to movement and the shooting phase. You're back. That's the end of turn 3. After the shooting phase, there's no one left in range to charge. Special mention to the red die RGMC for completely obliterating this gear in a single turn. Ko took the GM cannon, shot Kamjin, who managed to re-roll a save for beam cannon to a 6, 1 point damage, which Ko promptly ignored, and all 3 hits from the beam rifle core down his 12 wound model, and he was destroyed. Spent 2 wounds for final shooting, and missed. Good job. Self-burning was not quite able to damage the scout. He was well hidden in cover. But with that, I think we can pretty safely call this game. End of round 3. The final score was 5 victory points for Zentradi to 7 for the EFF. Next turn, we might have seen 1 more here and 2 more here, but it was just going to go worse for now. Anyway, thanks for coming along on this journey, and put your comments below in the Facebook group for what matchup we should do next. Thanks again.